Hello guys, and welcome to episode 12 of my Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough, playing as the Kavithan Protectorate using the Supremacy affinity. And today, well, it looks like our war with the Slavs may end soon, as long as they actually give me peace at some point, because we have taken 3 cities off them, but I think as long as we hold their capital, they're not actually going to do that. Same might happen with the Pan-Asians actually, because we're just about to take over Tiangong. Now I've got to apologise, my voice is going to be a bit temperamental throughout this video, mainly because I'm pretty ill at the moment. So if I go quiet for a bit, it's probably because I've edited out some like heavy coughing or something like that. So yeah, please bear that in mind. But I'll try to do my best to keep on track. So anyway, I think everything's done for this turn. Let's move on to the next one. So it'll be interesting to see if the Pan-Asians do anything to hurt me. Slavs attacking me with their attack jets, as usual. Needle jets are right there to do something about that though. And now my disciple is being attacked by the city and the missile rover. Did get killed off by a enemy attack jet, unfortunately. But I think we still have enough to take over Tiangong this turn. Let's get this worker from Mandira to actually head to Harsha. And I'm actually going to build a mag rail all the way up to Sabda, and then we'll connect it with Mandira. So that way we can get units to the front line at the Pan-Asians very quickly. It's obviously going to take a while to build that mag rail, but I guess it will eventually be useful. So, by our powers combined, quest decision, we can either get plus 10% food carried over after city growth from cell cradles, or we can get plus 1 covert agents from cell cradles. Now the extra agent will probably be very, very useful at the moment, because I can put him to getting another 2% health for us. If I get the food consumption, that's also very nice, but I think we'll go for the agent. I only have 3 and 4 would be very handy. So if we just go to the covert ops, I'll leave him in the headquarters so that he gives us that 2% health. And veterancy gained for a lot of units. Right, this guy can go discipline then. So can this needle jet. So can the CNDR. So can the Prophet. And that's about it. Right. So we have our CNDRs to move this turn. We've got to watch out for this armour. See if I can bombard it with the artillery. Yes, I can. Okay, and then I'll probably attack it with the CNDR. It's not going to destroy it, but it'll weaken it significantly so that it can't drive around and take out my artillery. Now at Tiangong, I don't really want to move the Prophet first. I'm just going to take over the city with the use of the Overseer, and then a couple of units of CNDRs. So we'll attack with this CNDR, and then we'll attack with... Oh, I can't attack with that CNDR, so I have to attack with this CNDR. And we've captured Tiangong. Awesome. Now, they have a lot of terraforming around Tiangong. And that ominous noise is the Pan-Asians losing their capital. So we've taken 2 capitals now. But annexing the city will decrease health by 29. Which will put us to minus 50, 60-ish? Yeah, it'd be like 58, 57? Yeah, 57. Sorry, my maths could be terrible sometimes. I think it's 57. Minus 57 health. That's pretty shocking. We can either create a puppet, which will reduce health by 16. So that's not so bad. Let's make it a puppet for now, until it's sorted itself out, and then we can annex it. Look at that. Minus 44 health. Wow. we have currently at panicked level of health in our colony. Now, it's not too much of a concern because we're so big at the moment and we're so far ahead. But we got to be careful now. It might be worth trying to slow down these wars a bit and suiting up to attack the African Union instead of like these minor nations that are the Slavs and the Pan-Asians. I think the Slavs are actually pretty big though. We'll find out with the Explorer. But yeah, it looks like they have a lot of cities, whereas the Pan-Asians, they've sort of been cut off by the expansion of the Americans and the Brazilians up north, and we've also got the Polistranians there. So the Polistranians are actually here, which is interesting because we have a cooperation agreement with them now, and hopefully they'll help us take out the African Union should we need them. Let's just quickly jump into the diplomacy and see how we're doing. Wow. Okay, we've jumped well ahead now. We're at a score of 1,109. And the majority of that is from population, mainly because obviously we've taken over a couple of capitals. We need to get our affinity levels up though, in order to get the actual victory. So we'd still need to be aware of the African Union and the Americans, who may beat me to their own victory conditions. Anyway, let's get this CNDR to move in front of Tiangong, possibly. Now, I was just wondering, are these TAC jets in air intercept yet? Yeah, they should be. So they didn't air intercept against the TAC jets from the 10. So we're going to have to rebase to Tiangong in order to defend. So I'll make sure I do that before I forget. And yeah, the CNDR, I'm not sure how far I'm going to put him, because he won't be protected by the air. I think I'll put him there. That way the Marines can't attack this CNDR if they can. And we're just going to fortify until healed that profit. Now it's in friendly territory. Let's get this trade convoy to head to Mandira still, or Zafar. Let's go to Zafar. We need to make sure that we're working very fast on those health buildings. The CNDR here can now fortify until healed. This CNDR can do the same. And the Needle Jet can go into air intercept mode, with this CNDR fortifying as well. Right. Gonna bring the Overseer over to fortify on the city itself, and then we'll wait until these two units are replenished, and we'll attack a spec with the help of my cruiser here. So let's just have a quick look at all the messages. We need to reassign this agent actually. I'll reassign them to Mandira to counter. Actually, I won't do that. I will send him to Niet 10 possibly. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll assign a new agent to counter the intrigue in Mandira. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, awesome. And that is it. Let's go on to the next turn. So the Franco-Iberians annoyed at me for settling lands. Is that because I took over the Pan-Asians' lands? Well, I'll just tell her we'll settle what lands we please. I didn't even know that she was still alive, because obviously her capital's been taken over by the Americans, so I'm not sure where her cities are. She must be very confined in the middle of this area here. I think she's currently last. We'll have a look in the next turn. So they tried to attack my CNDR with a attack jet. That got shot down. Here we go. You got 217 score for Elodie. So they must be in the same position as the Pan-Asians now. Because the Pan-Asians, I think that's their last city. Maybe we can get peace with them now. That would actually be really useful, because then we can focus on sorting out our health and our economy. Currently the city's being attacked heavily by the Pan-Asians. Interesting. Well, what I'm going to do is use this ranged attack to take out the Marine there. We'll use a CNDR to take out the missile rover. And I can actually bring down the Prophet and take the colonist out. And I am going to do that. Then I'm going to try and sue for peace. Nah, she doesn't want peace. She wants to be fully wiped out. Fair enough. Okay, so we shall give her what she wants. I'll just fortify that CNDR for now. Going to stick these needle jets into air and set mode. And we're going to fortify this CNDR as well. Okay, so trade convoy can head to Uria for our production in Agni. We will work on the Ally Foundry to get the production. I'm going to bombard this Marine with the artillery and then attack it with the CNDR, and that's going to weaken that unit tremendously. Oh, it actually killed it. Okay, I didn't expect that to happen. Bit of a critical hit there. And the trade convoy from Javed can head to Uria as well. Now the Overseer can move out of Krabrost again. Now we're going to move into range of Uzbek now. I don't think we quite have the units in the positions they are needed yet. So I'll wait a little bit and I'll fortify them there. Let's get this colonist down. Now that's going to make our health even worse once that forms a city, but oh well. Let's blow up this alien. Blow up this alien. Stop them from blockading our tiles. And yeah. Well, what it looks like actually, and what I should probably do, is get this worker, stop him from automating, and then go around and destroy all of these terror-escaping tiles, because they are really costing me a lot of money. So that should be good. Right. Let's use this explorer to continue exploring. Hopefully we won't get attacked by this aircraft that's stationed in that city. And we'll move on to the next turn. Look how big our empire is now. Somebody wanted a large world and you got it. My god. Slavs having a go at the alien Kraken there. They're starting to pull forces out their arse now. Lots of armour. Really going to do much against my CNDRs, mind you. And I guess I'm going to lose this Prophet. I wouldn't be surprised. No, maybe not. Well, that's good, because it means we can save the worker. Awesome. Right, so let's get this worker to go onto that terror-escaping tile. And can we just, like, get rid of what's on this tile? No, we can't. Okay, so we will construct a generator here. That'll give us some money and get rid of the terror escaping. And we'll get the worker here to move a couple of tiles and start work on a generator there as well. Okay, and you can see already that's put us back to +4. So we're going to move the Prophet out of range now of the city. We'll put him on fortify until healed. we'll move this cruiser back toward Uzbek, and we might actually be able to attack this turn, or start moving towards them anyway. Not sure how much damage we can do with the cruiser. It looks like quite a lot. Okay. So yeah, let's move the cruisers into range. We'll attack Uzbek with both of them. We'll move the Overseer forwards and attack the city as well. Move the CNDR into range to take it over next turn. And we can start bombarding these armors with the artillery. And we'll fortify that CNDR. Going to fortify this Overseer and move back to the CNDR here, make him disciplined and fortify him. Choose a production in Australia, which shall be to produce a launch complex, and in Javed we will work on possibly some more troops, maybe even the trade convoys. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's choose an operation in Nitin. We'll establish a network there. And that will do, I think. Yeah, let's move on to the next turn. So there's a city right here. They've obviously got cities all the way up here as well. This artillery actually needs moving before we move on. So that'll do. And we also need to look at getting more fraxite. We can build a fraxite mine here, which will give us 3 fraxite. That'd be very useful. And my CNDR is actually getting attacked pretty heavily. I think it already got attacked by the city, it just got attacked by the armor there. Now what I'm going to have to do from now on with these cities is just raise them, because I really can't deal with much more of this health penalty. Like, I'm already at the max negative modifiers, but I really just need to get back positive with the health, and it will happen over time. It's just I've got to, you know, liberate the cities that I currently have, and the Slavs and the Pan-Asians, neither of them want peace with me at all, and I can't really get away with doing that. So I have to keep the aggression up in order to just survive, really. Now, if I take Uzbek this turn, it looks like I might just lose it straight away, so I've got to be careful. Now, this artillery can probably fire on this armor, so we'll do that. Awesome. That's going to make that completely ineffective. Let's use this Overseer to attack one of these armors, probably that one. And the reason I chose that one is so I can bombard it with one of these cruisers. I can use this cruiser to attack the city, which will allow the CNDR to take it over. I can bring in the Raptor bar to kill off the armor there. I'm going to raise that city. And we'll bring down this CNDR now. It's fixed up. So the trade convoy in Javed can change its origin city to Harsha. And for production we'll build a launch complex. Because that way, as soon as we get the next virtue, we can get Magna Santi. And every building, you know, 0.2 health. Great. Will help us out an awful lot. Like an absolute ton. Then after that, we can look at other health increasing virtues. But that's the one I'm really going for right now. Now in Pran, we'll work on a Vivarium. And I just want to have a look. We're building an optical surgery in Syra, and in Mandira we're building the Cynosure. Is there any better places really to build the other wonder that I can build, the crawler? Let's just have a quick look around. Looks like Javed's like the lowest amount of time so far. Obviously Mandira is lower, but we're already building a wonder there. Yeah, looks like Javed's the one. Currently it's working on the launch complex. Maybe we'll change that. Let's start work on the crawler. Could be useful. especially for future wonder production, especially wonders that might increase our health at like a ton. And for every building that's increasing our health, we also get bonus health from the 2% we're getting from our agents. We mustn't forget that. Anyway, so now we're just going to defend Uzbek until we raise it. And all will be well. Now taking over that city did put us to -27. But as soon as these guys have finished these generators, they can move on to the other terror-escaping tiles around Tiangong. Let's just check again if we can get peace. Nope. What about with this guy? No. Okay. Well, that's that then. They have all decided their fates. And was this node finished? No, it wasn't. Because I had a worker in Krabrost. And I told it to automate and it drove off. It didn't actually finish the work on the node, but that doesn't really matter. As long as it got rid of the terror escaping tile there, I don't really mind. Anyway, let's move on to the next turn and see what happens. We shall build a mackerel hunt there and move on this explorer, and that's all. Okay. So our tech is actually doing pretty well considering the negative modifiers we have. We currently have -10% science in cities. Oh, and they did take back Uzbek. Oh, that's frustrating. Did damage a lot of their units. But they destroyed my CNDR, I think. Oh well. We only lost one unit. I can probably just build another one very shortly. Yeah, the martial law finishes in Krabrost in one turn. I can just buy another CNDR there. No worries at all. We also have other CNDR anyway. You know, we've already got one in Krabrost, and we've got another one there on the Xenomass tile. Oh, it didn't flip over to the Pan-Asians attacking me. They were, with their attack jets, and they lost 2 of them, I think, to my needle jets. So this CNDR is ready to go. Before we move him, let's increase the discipline of the Overseer, and we'll use the ranged attack to damage this armor. We'll use the cruiser to attack Uzbek. Possibly, yeah, may as well. And we'll use this cruiser to take out that armor. And the trade route from Harsha can trade with Tiangong, I guess, maybe. Or actually, we'll go to Zafar so we get the food bonus. CNDR's all fixed up. So is he going to head towards Niat-Tin? Maybe. Not sure. Maybe not quite yet. It's only going to take 4 turns until the martial law in Tiangong is done. You can see our health is going up already, and I think that's because we've now taken control of Krabrost completely. Right, so, yeah, am I moving this on? That's the question. It can be supported by these other 2 CNDR units, so it wouldn't be on its own. It's just that we have nothing to like bombard other than the Overseer, and obviously we have this artillery coming up. I'm not sure how far that can get. Oh, it can get pretty far. Okay. Interesting. Right, we'll move up this. Actually, I can't move up that CNDR because it will block the way for my Overseer. I want the Overseer on that tile where the miasma is, and I want the artillery on that tile where the terror escaping is. And then the CNDRs. Yeah, we'll do that. Like that. That'll do. And we'll raise Knit 10, because I don't need that either. So it would be good if I could attack Uzbek this turn, but I can't. So instead, I'm just going to have to sleep that Raptor Bug. And I'm going to move forwards the artillery. Move forwards the CNDR. And all is well. Okay, not sure where this worker is going, but they have to be careful. What else is there to worry about? Yuri is working on Gene Garden now, but we can actually annex that. So we'll do that now. And we will make sure that the queue is working on health buildings. So clinic, cytonursery, optical surgery. There we go. And that's going to take 7 turns under martial law now, which is fine. Okay. Gonna bombard the cruiser here with the city of the Santa. And is that it? I think it may just be. Ah, one more CNDR to move. Move him to that tile there. And we shall fortify him. So basically just giving choices for the city of Uzbek to attack. And America wants me to attack Hutama, but I'm at a cooperation agreement with him at the moment. Actually, it might have run out, but either way, I don't want to declare war on him. So, sorry, we have no interest in this agreement. That'd be really awkward to attack him. Like, he's all the way over here. How the hell would I even get there? Especially with how my troops are fighting 2 wars at the moment. Oh, and one of my cruisers got blown up. How frustrating. Attack jets attacking my Raptor Bug. And armor attacking my Raptor Bug. Cruiser attacking the Santa. No worries. We shall just blow the crap out of that. CNDR taking a hit from the city and the missile rover by the looks of things. It would be just good to get out of these wars. So I'm thinking this is the last Pan-Asian settlement. Get this explorer on the move. Ah, is he going to get taken out by that Slavic cruiser? Probably. We'll make sure we blow up this cruiser. At Asraya we will work on the ultrasonic fence, and in Pran we will work on the repair facility. Next turn we'll get that virtue I was talking about. This time we're going to use the overseer to attack near Tin though, and we're also going to attack it with the artillery. And near Tin is not going down without a fight, rely me. Okay, well, what am I going to do then? We can move on that CNDR there. I'm going to fortify this one. And we're going to fortify that one as well. Going to move on this worker. And construct a mag rail. And this turn, can we take over Uzbek? Probably can. Going to use the cruiser to attack Uzbek possibly. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So we'll use the cruiser to attack Uzbek. We'll use the overseer to attack this armor, to get it out of the way. And then we can run through with the Raptor Bug and take over Uzbek. So we're going to raise the city. I'll move on this CNDR to take out the armor there. Move this CNDR down to take out that armor. And that should defend Uzbek against any attack next turn. Blimey, that's a bit of overkill. Not sure quite what's going on there. We'll move on the artillery. And we can fortify. And the operation in Nit Tin, well, I'm actually going to reassign him already because we are going to take over Nit Tin very soon. So we may as well head to like Central or something. Maybe it would be good having a look at Liqueur. So yeah, let's go to Liqueur. We'll need to reassign and head to that city if we can. No, we can't. Well, that's annoying. Where else can we look up then? Megan? Actually, let's just go to Central. The intrigue is very high there. See what we can get away with. Brilliant. And unfortunately, that has been my time. So, we are going to be continuing our assault on Niitin in the next episode. We're going to be razing Uzbek to the ground. And hopefully after that's done, maybe we can get peace then. I doubt it. If we can't, then we'll just have to continue rampaging the Slavs and destroying all their cities, because there is no way I can deal with any more health. So, yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.